So, artificial intelligence essentially is a broader term, and it is the science behind trying to incorporate human cognition and the way that a human would think. And machine learning is using algorithms to train or to make models to enable the machine to think. So that's the difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning. So there's a lot of confusion between AI and ML and what they mean independently, what they mean together. And I think the confusion really came because more and more people are talking about artificial intelligence. Truly, since OpenAI, AI has become commonly known. We use it in greater ways, right? Our students are using it, our kids are using it, and they know that they're using it. And they know the term machine learning. So with more people talking about AI and ML, the terms are often confused. And really, it's just media, and you'll see them almost put together, right, in AI ML, as if it is the same thing or as if AI ML is one thing. So definitely the terms are being confused. And I think they're going to become even more confused as ML evolves and as machine learning becomes more and more intelligent, more and more autonomous. Definitely, we're going to see those terms continue to be intertwined as those technologies evolve. The one factor that differentiates AI and ML is an algorithm. And so it's all it is how are you going to teach? How are you going to train? How are you going to have that machine learn from the data that it's inputting? The artificial intelligence is the result. So it is the machine being able to be artificially intelligent, to be able to think more like a human, behave more like a human because of the machine learning that it absorbed. So the way that we integrate this into the channel are definitely the needs of our partners, and as they deploy AI and ML solutions to our end users, to the businesses and the enterprises through the technology. And the way that we see this being integrated is a lot of the ways that we see this in life. One of the first ways is through automation. And if you have ever been on an app and you've had a problem, or you try and reach out to customer service and you're not on the phone, you're typically on a website or you're on an app on your phone, and immediately a chatbot comes up, right? That's an automation for you, making things easier, often helping with level 1 or level 2 questions. So for example, just the other day, my delivery from Walmart did not include the almond milk that I ordered. I went on my app and literally within 60 seconds, without a human intervention, my $2.44 was refunded, right? Because I didn't get my almond milk. So automation is definitely something that enterprises are demanding and wanting. Why? Because of operational efficiency. We're also seeing supply chain optimization within the channel. And this is a huge way that businesses can leverage AI, because through supply chain optimization, we can manage inventory levels, we can manage and forecast what the demands are going to be based on season, based on day of the week, based on the weather, right? Whatever those patterns are. And using those machine learning algorithms to train and to predict what's going to happen in the future is definitely a way that enterprises and the channel is using AI and ML. As AI and ML become more intelligent, we're going to see these evolving in ways that really are going to expand the ways that they are used right now. So there is one term that is explainable AI, or XAI, that is evolving right now. And explainable AI is really asking AI to explain how it came up with that prediction, how it came up with that artificial intelligence. Wouldn't that be great if we knew why it was predicting what it was predicting, or telling us to behave a certain way, or telling us to do something from a business perspective? That XAI is going to be crucial as these technologies evolve, and it's going to allow the user to trust AI in more meaningful ways. Could be scary, but also could be very efficient and effective for businesses. The second way is continuous learning. So as these machine learning algorithms become more effective, and as they are learning from unstructured and structured data, and as they are doing supervised and unsupervised learning, those machine learning algorithms are going to be able to be more autonomous, and they're going to be able to continue to learn and to adapt to the information that it continues to consume, and that is the continuous learning of the machine learning. But I will tell you, there are so many acronyms around AI, and AI itself is evolving, and there are more terms and there are more uses and there are more nuances with AI. So for example, generative AI. Generative AI is a new term, part of AI, but it was a new term that was evolved within the last 12 to 18 months. And everybody knows about Gen AI now because of ChatGPT. So there's XAI has become a new term, and it's explainable AI, because I think to the layperson, to the non-data scientist, it's important for them to be able to trust the AI and to understand, how did you come up with this? Now, the data scientist knows, and those that put in the machine learning algorithms know, but to the end user of the AI, it's going to be very important to be able to trust and to use whatever output is coming from that artificial intelligence. December 2023, the New York Times sued OpenAI for copyright infringement. Huge case to nerds like me who were very interested in, where's your data coming from? Where's it going? Who's using it? Why are they using it? What are they using it for? And then what is the output of that training or the learning, or where's that data going? And we call this data governance, and data governance has been around for a while. But the trend that I see is data security and privacy within data governance is going to be so crucial to businesses, to consumers, to everyone, because as we use ChatGPT, as we use all of these OpenAI and conversational ways to put data in from our business or our personal life, where's that going? Who has access to it once it leaves you? So definitely a trend I see is security and privacy. One of the other trends that I see is automation. And, we had as a service, as a term that's been around for a while, software as a service, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. And a couple of years ago, I started thinking about life as a service. And I think the pandemic really increased this, because we have subscription boxes, right? And those subscription boxes, we can sign up for it, and those delivered to our door, whether it be for our pet, for our clothes, for our food, for our cleaning products. You can have subscription boxes for anything. That's also being used in different ways, because all of that data, all of our behavior is being captured by things that we may or may not be aware of. And so the customization and personalization for our lives and businesses is really going to become apparent and be a trend, especially with us giving more information and more data out. The third trend that I see happening is automation. And we talked about it before, but really with businesses having to do more with less, or wanting to beat the competition or be the most innovative, automation is going to be very important, and the third trend that I see. And automation is just about making things more efficient. And when I talk to business owners, it really is, don't think of it as having to reduce your staff. Maybe you're upskilling your staff, and it provides an opportunity to move somebody who was doing something very manual and they weren't happy with their job, and upskilling them and giving them other opportunities in ways that they can still be valuable and contribute to the organization, but just in different ways. And the way that I've looked at it, and when I was getting my master's in data analytics, I got excited. So while I was going through my master's program, I was a single mom of 4 teenagers. And I thought about, could this make my life easier? Exactly what you said. Could this order coffee for me when it knows that I'm running low on coffee? Could it tell me, oh, you better fill your gas tank before you drive 40 miles to campus? Making our life easier, making businesses' decisions easier, making them more operationally efficient is a great thing with AI and ML, and is definitely going to be evolving and a trend for the future, just making it all easier. One of the biggest misconceptions or the biggest mistakes that I see are people being afraid. And they're afraid to learn about it. They're afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to implement it. They look at it as all of the bad things that it could be from a big brother perspective, or they're looking at it from, I don't want my data out there, or what are they going to do with it when they know? And I think it even goes into businesses and in the channel. And enterprises are concerned because they're focusing on the major bad things that could happen when your data is out there. And how I talk to partners and to end users about their fear is, first of all, let's go back and talk about your data governance. Let's talk about your data strategy. And really, by identifying what data these machines are going to be looking at, how they're going to be analyzing it, and what the output is going to reduce that fear. It also increases knowledge, and knowledge is power. And with that increase and with that data strategy in place, it's going to reduce the fear so that they can implement those AI solutions that are going to improve operational efficiency, make the customer experience better, make the workplace safer, all of those concerns. Enterprises really need to be looking into the future on how machine learning is going to become even more automated. It's going to be the continuous learning of machine learning. So I mentioned the supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Supervised learning is when you tell a machine, I want you to look at this data and I want you to tell me X from it. Unsupervised learning is you say, I'm going to give you this data, tell me what you think. And the machine is going to find patterns or anomalies or that sort of thing. That continuous learning, because we keep feeding machines data based on experiences, behaviors, anything that we're doing, because machines are continuously learning from that, enterprises need to think about that. So there's data, not just within your enterprise, but there is outside data. There is data that is public data. There is data from other places that you can purchase that data from. Enterprises need to be thinking outside of the box, not just my data, but what other data is out there to help me make these AI-driven, data-driven decisions. And that's what enterprises need to be focused on, especially to remain innovative and to have that differentiation between them and their competitors.